everyone, and welcome back to the 8 Minute Podcast, where 8 minutes is all it takes to transform your day. So, if you're ready, let's dive in and make every minute count. So, this week I was talking with someone about their goals and aspirations, and they shared a dream, something they'd love to do, but they quickly dismissed it. And so I asked why. And they said it's because they didn't feel as talented as the people already doing it. And I felt some sadness running through me to not even try something, not because you don't want it, but because you're afraid of being bad at it in the beginning, is simply unfortunate. And I told them, you don't have anything less than them, you just don't have enough reps yet. And honestly, that's exciting. It means there's room for growth. It means that you are at the beginning of something that resonates within you. And in my 26 years on this planet, here's something I've learned, and that, of course, I'm still learning. You can't wait to be good to begin, because you get good by beginning. And the fear of looking stupid is one of the most effective dream killers I've ever seen, whether that's in myself or in others. Beginnings are messy. They're so awkward, but they're also so precious. We often admire the end result in others, all their polished skills, the public success, but we forget that mastery begins in embarrassment, in clumsy starts, in being willing to look foolish. And here's one hard truth that we often avoid. Some dreams will never bloom unless you're willing to be bad at them first. And being willing to look and feel like a fool is what separates the ones who move from the ones who only wish. On this podcast, we talk a lot about healing and growth and confidence, but there's a kind of confidence that only comes from being bad and showing up anyway. And yes, the fear of looking stupid is real. We are afraid of being judged, of failing in public, of not measuring up. I think part of the fear is that we tie our identity to how competent we appear. We fear being judged, dismissed, and laughed at. And we've all been taught that appearing clueless or clumsy is something to be avoided. But the irony is that every master was once exactly that, clueless and clumsy. We think, what if I try and I'm terrible? What if I try and people laugh? But like I once heard Alex Hormozy say, fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. So from far away, it looks massive. But when you finally step into it, you realize, oh, this isn't as deep as I thought. It's just a puddle pretending to be a river. It doesn't drown you, it humbles you. And then it frees you. Because freedom lives on the other side of the embarrassment you think you cannot survive. Being a fool, trying something new, falling on your face isn't weak. It's proof of your courage. It's proof that you're alive. And most of the time, we're not even being judged because people are too busy worrying about how they look to laugh at us. Or even better, they're inspired. Because nothing is more contagious than someone who dares to look silly in the pursuit of something they love. So be that fire starter for someone else. Becoming comfortable with the fact of not knowing how to do something just yet is such a superpower. It frees up space for curiosity and for play, and the faster you let go of perfection, the faster you get to growth. Think about it. The people we admire didn't magically arrive at brilliance. They just started very poorly and kept going. And if you've ever watched the first video, read the first blog post, or listened to the first recording of someone great, well, it's usually not that great. But it's also beautiful because it's real and it's brave and it's the beginning. And you can look back now on an evolution, a transformation, and an expansion. So, this episode is a gentle reminder to start badly. Let yourself be seen in the becoming. Please don't rob yourself of the joy, of the growth, and of the connection because you are too afraid to look unpolished. Being a fool isn't the end of your dignity, it's the beginning of your power. And you're not behind, you're at the start. And there's something very, very sacred and precious about that. So here's to taking one brave, foolish step this week. Send the message, post the thing, try the class, sing the song, laugh at yourself and at the awkwardness of the situation, but let it be light, let it be human. Because what the fear of looking stupid steals is everything worth living for. So, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the 8 Minute Podcast. I hope it resonated with you in some capacity. Please feel free to share it with someone you love. And, comment down below. Do all that stuff to help us grow. There's a new episode coming out every Monday on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. So stay tuned every week for that. And in the meantime, remember that all you need is 8 minutes. Cheers.